Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. A former WWE superstar is rumored to return to the company in the coming weeks. WWE analyst Peter Rosenberg recently urged Triple H and his creative team to unite the aforementioned star with his real-life wife on screen. Aleister Black, aka Malachi Black, signed with WWE in 2016. He had a 5-year run in the promotion, where he held the NXT Championship for 102 days. However, he was released from his contract in June 2021. That same year, the Dutch star joined AEW. After about 4 years in Tony Khan's promotion, Black's contract reportedly ended earlier this year. The 39-year-old is currently rumored to be returning to the Stanford-based company. Speaking on his Cheap Heat podcast, Rosenberg urged WWE, creatively led by Triple H, to align Black with his wife, Zelina Vega, on television upon his potential comeback. He claimed the former NXT champion needed a mouthpiece. Over the past few weeks, vignettes teasing the arrival of 2 new superstars have aired on SmackDown. Many believed one of the teasers was for Aleister Black. Former head writer Vince Russo recently criticized the company's strategy in teasing the return of the former NXT champion. Since taking over creative direction in WWE, Triple H has shown time and again that he understands the emotional core of wrestling as much as its spectacle. Under his leadership, storylines have become richer, rivalries more nuanced, and character arcs more personal. Now, as rumors swirl about a possibly returning former WWE champion, analysts are saying that Triple H might be cooking something truly special by reuniting that star with their real-life spouse on television. According to one prominent analyst, if this return is happening, Triple H absolutely must lean into what's real. The audience today craves authenticity, and a reunion with this wrestler's spouse could create unforgettable television. So who is this mystery couple? What could their on-screen reunion look like? And why is this idea generating such a buzz among fans and insiders alike? Let's dive in. The spotlight in recent months has shifted toward a former WWE champion who has been absent from the squared circle, but not from fan discussions, Andrade El Idolo. Ever since his AEW contract was up, speculation has been wild about a potential WWE return. And when you factor in his real-life marriage to none other than Charlotte Flair, the possibilities become too juicy to ignore. Andrade and Charlotte, a real-life wrestling power couple, have long kept their personal lives relatively private on WWE television. But with the current trend toward blending reality with fiction, see the Bloodline saga, CM Punk's return, or even Rhea Ripley and Dominic's dynamic, now may be the perfect time to break that wall. If Andrade does return under Triple H's creative vision, bringing him back alongside Charlotte, not in the background, but as an on-screen duo, could be a masterstroke. There are several reasons why the timing couldn't be better for this on-screen partnership. 1. Charlotte's return is also looming. Charlotte Flair has been off TV for some time due to injury, but all signs point toward a return in 2025. WWE has been missing her star power, and there's no better way to reignite her momentum than by pairing her with a returning Andrade. Instead of placing her directly back into the title picture, again, aligning her with Andrade allows her to re-enter in a new capacity, as a layered, emotionally driven character with a stake in someone else's arc. It's a refreshing dynamic WWE hasn't fully explored with her. 2. Andrade has a score to settle. Andrade's first WWE run was filled with glimpses of brilliance, especially during his time in NXT under, you guessed it, Triple H's creative leadership. His character thrived under that system, and a return gives him a chance to reset the narrative. By returning with Charlotte at his side, Andrade gets an immediate boost of star power. Together, they can operate like a wrestling version of a regal, dangerous power couple. Think king and queen of WWE, but rooted in reality and passion. Let's get creative. Imagine this. The night after WrestleMania 41. The lights dim, and a mysterious vignette plays. a silhouette of a man sharpening a blade, intercut with flashes of Charlotte Flair walking down a golden hallway, wearing a crown. A voiceover says, "Power is not taken. It's inherited, built, and protected." Suddenly, Andrade's music hits, and he walks to the ring in a custom suit, holding a rose. He speaks calmly but with fire. "They forgot who I was. But power, true power, is never alone." Charlotte's music hits. The crowd explodes. She walks down, not just as a Flair, but as Lorena, standing side by side with her real-life husband. Together, they're a fusion of legacy, royalty, and ruthlessness. This could be the birth of WWE's next big duo. Equal parts romance, dominance, and ambition. One wrestling analyst compared the potential pairing to past power couples in WWE history, like Edge and Lita, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, or even Macho Man Randy Savage and Miss Elizabeth. Wrestling is about moments, and people remember when it feels real, the analyst said. Andrade and Charlotte represent something authentic. They've overcome struggles, navigated different companies, and maintained their relationship through it all. That kind of emotional depth can't be faked. Pairing them on screen also opens the door for complex storylines, a faction built around their vision of superiority. They could bring in other underused talents who fit their style. Think of a modern-day Los Ingobernables faction in WWE, filled with pride, arrogance, and style. Feuds with other power duos. Think Bianca Belair and Montez Ford versus Charlotte and Andrade. Or even a collision course with Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. A gender-neutral quest for dominance. Andrade goes after a mid-card or world title, while Charlotte resumes her quest for gold. They're parallel champions, not one supporting the other, but both dominating at the same time. Triple H has already shown that he's not afraid to bring real-life relationships into the fold when it serves the story. Look at how he's handled real-life dynamics like the Judgment Day's internal tensions, Cody Rhodes' tribute-driven arc, or even Johnny Gargano and Candice LeRae's storylines in NXT. With the right balance of fiction and authenticity, Triple H could create a brand new archetype in WWE, a couple who are powerful not because of authority like Steve and Triple H, but because of talent, hunger, and real-world credibility. Reuniting Andrade and Charlotte on screen isn't just a feel-good move. It's a long-term creative investment. Both have global appeal. Andrade brings in a massive Latin American fan base, while Charlotte is one of the most decorated women in wrestling history. Together, they could help bridge demographics, expand storylines, and elevate talent around them. Their chemistry is undeniable. Their story is authentic. Their motivations are real. In an era where kayfabe is constantly shifting, Andrade and Charlotte could walk that line better than anyone. WWE under Triple H is evolving. Fans are smarter, more connected, and craving stories that make them feel something deeper than just a title chase. The time is ripe to tap into real-life relationships in a way that adds depth, drama, and emotional investment. Andrade's return isn't just about bringing back a former champion. It's about reigniting a spark WWE never fully explored. Pairing him with Charlotte on screen won't just be a reunion. It'll be a revelation. And as the analyst said, if Triple H really wants to make a statement, this is the move. Would you like to see Andrade return to WWE with Charlotte Flair by his side? What kind of faction or storyline would you book them in? The chessboard is set, and it's time for Triple H to make his next big play.